Hey, it's Jade, and we're joining you on the current Facebook Live. Technology is fantastic, and you know what else is fantastic? Ruben joining us from Unknown Mortal Orchestra. Thank you so much for stopping in today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, getting out of the rain just a little bit. So this music festival at Eau Claires, it's a little bit different, I think, than other music festivals. A, because it's artist driven. And what do you find to be the biggest difference when it's an artist driven festival as opposed to like we're trying to book whatever artist we think will make us the most amount of money?
Well, I don't know. Just from judging from just being here this afternoon, it's like I saw the Staves play, and there was I think six people playing orchestral instruments, and then like a normal festival crowd of people like drunk and cheering and stuff like that. That's not normal.
No.
Like I've seen a festival or two, and I've never seen that before. So that kind of music, it's cool to have that be like a feature of the day, an actual thing, not tucked away in some weird like art stage in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, that they
It's
don't highlight. You're like,
Yeah.
you stay in your corner arts world.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool to see that that it's like totally fine,
Yeah.
that people actually like it, and it's not, you don't actually have to put like a bunch of crappy, really super popular things on one after the other with no forethought, But that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it feels like a really thoughtful festival because there is that emphasis. Like you were saying, Staves, they were on the main stage with a classical band backing them, and there's a stage that is just classical music.
Yeah.
Which I think is...
And everyone's still, waving their beers in the air and going, woo! So it's like it's the same thing, people like music.
Yeah. Is there a certain group that you really want to collaborate with this weekend?
Well, I'm gonna do. That's kind of a leading question. I'm gonna do a Day of the Dead feature tomorrow night, and after we play our set, and go out there and play Shakedown Street with the Staves actually singing backups and the National and their whole Day of the Dead band that they have.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. But
are you a Day of the Dead fan, or was this kind of your first time?
Oh,
really?
well, they did that thing that I didn't. In New Zealand, the Grateful Dead are like a pretty obscure band. Like they're not one of the main bands from the 60s and 70s that people refer to. But here it's like they're an institution, and I think it's because of the live shows and the whole culture surrounding it. Never made it to New Zealand, so the Grateful Dead is kind of like a weird band that you would get into, like
You would be that kid if you were
yeah,
like,
you'd be
I
that
love the
psych
Grateful
kid
Dead.
who goes deep into psychedelic music and discovers the Grateful Dead. Yeah, so I wasn't like I'm not a Deadhead, but I'm kind of becoming one now. As time goes on, you kind of uncover a lot of stuff, and there's a lot to get into there, and like so through this I've like got the bug now quite a bit.
Well, was it somebody was telling me like a 10-hour practice you guys had just the other day?
Not me. I can't do that. I'm
Not that much of a deadhead.
Well,
just like a slight.
Yeah, no, it's like I could. I mean, that sounds fun and everything, but I just they only needed me to play through the song a couple of times and stuff. But yeah, the guys from the National and Josh and stuff, they were there for the whole day. So they started at like 11 in the morning and finished at like 9:30, something like that.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be a crazy super jam.
Yeah.
If you could, and again, this is a big festival. Was it the first time you met the Staves?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, and already, excited to be working together. Is there another artist that you've seen here that you didn't perhaps know of before, or you knew of but had never met, and you were like, oh, that's somebody that would be cool to work with?
Oh man, there are a lot of people, but I'm really excited about seeing Cornelius tonight because it's like one of those things that he's not even like there are songs that, but he's probably not going to play any of the songs that I know. Because every time I see anytime a musician friend of mine or something says like, oh, you got to check out this thing that Cornelius did, it's always something with like 150 piece choir and like, you know what I mean, doing some totally different thing. So So I have no idea what he's going to do, but like, yeah, it's pretty. He's pretty. I haven't ever had the chance to see him play, so that's pretty special. Bruce, of course, is playing.
Bruce is actually playing right now.
Right. Yeah.
I kind of feel like we need to go and listen to that. So
I'll definitely go and check it out in a bit. I can kind of hear the vibe coming through the walls, but it's like that's a big deal to me. Like those people that are rare, you know.
Yeah.
Like I love Vince Staples. I was just talking to Hannah about this before. Like I love Vince, but I went out to go and see him and I was like, wait, I've seen Vince play like 4 times in the last 6 months because we're booked like on the same stages like at the same time, so we keep running into. You get in this thing where you keep running into the same people, so.
And see them over.
Yeah, and I just realized like I've seen this set like so many times. I don't need to watch this right now. But you know, Bruce Hornsby. It's like, when am I going to see Bruce Hornsby play?
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
I think that's Eau Claire Fest in a nutshell: is expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
And well, we're going to go out. We're going to check out some Bruce Hornsby. But thank you so much, Ruben, for stopping by.
Thank you.
It's The Current, and it's on Facebook Live.